Hey guys, Fred Bowler here and welcome to my channel, The Wildlife Ambassador. Today's video is part of a series of videos on wasps and their nests. And this one is going to be on the paper wasps, just basic info on how they construct their nests and where. So most people are familiar with the paper wasps. They're the ones you see under the eaves of your house or in the bushes, or the ones you come in contact with when you're gardening and they sting the heck out of you. Yeah, they got a pretty far zone of influence. But I find all wasps interesting, and there's so many different species, so many different ones, and most of them are solitary wasps. But the paper wasps are social wasps. So first I'm going to talk about the Polistes genus. They're the most common that we see around our houses. And how they get that paper to build their nest is pretty cool. They'll chafe, like you'll see in these pictures. They're chafing with their powerful mouth parts. And they'll chafe old wood and chafe it down. You can see the streaks of where they're taking the old surface of the wood off. And then they're masticating it. They're chewing it up and mixing it with spit. And they take it back and they shape it like paper mache into a nest. And they make little hexagon chambers in which they're going to lay an egg. That egg will develop in there, and then the adult will chew his way out of the little white cap they put over it. Then the yellow jackets. And yellow jackets will use the same process of making the paper, but they nest a little different. They make much larger nests. Often it will be in the ground, and usually in the scrubland. Obviously, they're not going to be making it into swampland or wetlands, but they're going to make it somewhere dry so it doesn't get as easily flooded. So unlike the Polistes paper wasps, who have tens of individuals, yellow jackets can have literally thousands and thousands of individuals. The next group of paper wasps we're talking about is the hornets. A lot of people know about the hornets. They build those enclosed round or oblong nests hanging from a tree branch or underneath the eave of a house. They're a heavy-bodied wasp, and they can be very temperamental if you get close to their nest, especially bald-faced hornets. Oftentimes you'll see bald-faced hornets nesting over water and on low branches. And I've been in a canoe where you got to sit still because they're all out there looking at you and they're moving and they're like, what are you doing? Just make slow movements. Inside that nest, there are many chambers and spiral chambers that wind up inside that nest. And there could be several hundred of the individual hornets inside there. We also have the European hornet that, of course, given the name, has been introduced from Europe. It's a yellow hornet. And of course, there are many different paper wasps around the world. We just touched on the basics in this one. Okay, guys, thank you. Have a great one.